Hello everyone, I'm going to show you guys today the digital bullet counter today. See how you set up and how it works. Give a little bit of detailed instruction. So that's the bullet counter. You can see there's a digital display. There's the activator. So basically the sensor. So okay, I'm going to start from how to put it together first. Okay, first thing I want to show that's the display. The display basically just push into this holder. This holder is just like this. Is holder. This is basically clip on the the center pole. The 25mm steel round pole from Dylan, Hornady, Lee, whatever you can put on. Just standard round pole. You can use like any curtain rod. Yeah, it work the same. So this clip on, basically this one, slide into it, pushing, that's it. You don't have the glue. That's quite a snug fit. And then at the back there's a 4 different connection there. The left of these two you don't use is for reset. You can put a wire with a push button to reset if you want it. But I found it's not necessary. And the right hand is for the counting. So these two connected to the sensor, which is this one here. The top there, sensor got a wire. So the wire connected to these two connection there. And you don't need to really know which, you don't have to, there's no negative or positive. You can put it either way, always working. They always give the signal into the counter. So, and this is the front. Okay, that's you can see that's the LED display and powered by the one AA battery. Just one battery inside there. Yeah, clipping. One battery lasts for years. I remember the first one I put on my machine, it's more than a year ago. It's still working, so I don't see I need to change the battery any sooner. So this is start counting. So when you want to reset back to the 0, what you do is press this button down. You press once, it will hold it down. That's called pause. The pause, once you press this down, the number won't change because it's been paused. Well, it's still paused. You press the right key, this reset. That's back to 0. Then you unpause. That's it, you start counting again. So next time you want to start fresh from 0, pause, reset, unpause. That's how you do it, to reset to 0. Okay, that's the digital display. Then that is the sensor, the digital counter. So what I'm going to do is, first thing, okay, I want to show this. That's two parts to just easy for install into the position. I will show you guys later. So that's your unplug. There's the bottom part, there's the top part there. So top part is holder with the sensor, there's wire. This thing, that's the center holder. There's a little activator will go through there. I'll show you later. And the bottom piece goes through the standard crimp die. Any sort of crimp die with the center hole. If you crimp die with no center hole, this won't work because that's how they designed. They're based on the hole, because the little activator need to go through the hole and start moving up and down. So that's the whole idea. So you need to make sure you have the crimp, this sort of crimp die. I've seen a lot of Dylan dies, Lee and the RCBS. Yeah, they always center hole, but also I've seen some without center hole. So you need to make sure you got one of these die. So you take apart. That's the bottom piece there. So first thing you need to do is put your crimp die through this hole. Then you need a bit of space to put a fixing screw. So push it down first. We just go all the way down to give some clearance there. A little bit more. Okay. Yep. Okay. That's enough space, then you put the top part clip in. You will find the clip in, then use a little fixing screw, go through the hole there. You can see that. So just fixing it. So that's this little screw just holding the two pieces together. So you see, yeah, that's how to finish the sensor parts here. You need to be two parts, otherwise you won't be able to push this die through here because there's not enough space for you to whack in. So basically that's the two parts idea come from. So that's once you put this on. I have this sensor on all my reloading machine. I got two Dylan, I got a Hornady, I got a Lee. But today I'm going to show you on this little single stage press because it's easier to see. There's nothing around, so you can see exactly how it works. So okay, they work the same. So now we got this assembled. So what do we do? We just get ready to the position there. I remember it's roughly about this high. Okay, goes into this hole here. You put on your press, then you can adjust this up and down quite a bit, like a change distance here. You can change it, make sure the die works good, and also this sensor parts is not in any place interference with other stuff. So yeah, once this on, tight it. Okay, second thing, connect this wire to the back there. Simple. No positive or negative, just push in, tight it. That's it. Okay, so that's ready to go. But because there's a single stage press, I don't have anywhere to put it, and there's no pole there, so I'm put it here first. Then let's finish the setup. Okay, once you got this done, you quite solid, and this got a clearance. This yep, good, nothing there. So then you put this little activator. This little activator with magnets on top there. So you just push in through this center hole. In, make sure they move freely up and down. Yeah, no problem. Drop, all good. Yeah, okay. So that's finished. So what do you do when because this is a crimp die. Crimp die is the last stage of your reloading process. When the bullet goes to the crimp stage, that means finished. The powder's been dropped, and the projectile's there, and it's being seated properly. The last stage crimp, then drop into the ready tray. So that's the last stage. So that means every bullet goes through this process is complete, 100% complete. So that means this makes this bullet count very accurate. Because I have different design. Basically, the bullet goes to the drop tray, goes through a little gate into the drop tray. Still working, but sometimes they have a double counting. Because if the bullet drop really hard, the gate swing 2 times, you may got a double counting. Or sometimes if the case is too long, they may jam right on the gate there, so you won't drop. So every now and then you have a little bit of problem, you need to fine tune it. But that's a solution for people using the like crimp die without a hole. You don't have a choice, you have to use a different design. But this design, if you got a crimp die within the hole, that's the best, most accurate, because only the finished bullet will activate the counter. Fine tune it, make sure everything is in the center. The activator, this little holder, the die, everything being fixed, and everything move freely. Then you start to reload. So when the case missed the projector or something, then come to this stage, it won't activate it because the movement of this activator is not enough. You move a bit, but not enough to activate the counter. Of course, you can adjust the die up or even the activator you can cut a bit shorter to make just work with your press. This will be, you need to fine tune a little bit, but at the moment you can see if the empty case, there's nothing being counted. So that means that's not complete. So, but when the actual bullet comes to this stage, you can see the projectile there, powder semi drop. You go there, it actually push the activator all the way up. There's enough clearance there. When you lower down, you got numbers. 1. So that's accurate, yeah, because only the finished bullet will activate this bullet counter. Then after this reloading process, pause, reset, back to 0 again. So that's how the digital bullet counter works. So I want to show you guys today, and also I'll probably introduce a different design which I mentioned before, the gate, the counting through the finishing gate. That one I would probably do a different video. So that's all for now. Thank you. Bye bye.